It was nearly a year ago America watched in horror as millions of gallons of oil spilled into the Gulf of Mexico. So, as the anniversary of the Deepwater Horizon explosion nears, how have things changed along the coast?
Joining us live to talk more about this, Louisiana's Lieutenant Governor Dardenne. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning, Lana and JP. Nice to be with you.
What is the status of cleanup and recovery in your state?
Well, it's greatly improved. A lot of hard work over the course of the past year, and we're very optimistic about things throughout Louisiana. We're anxious to promote our state and bring people into Louisiana to pick their passion. That's our new brand for Louisiana because we're passionate about so many things in our state.
Well, I wonder, how are oil jobs doing? Are they returning?
Well, they're not returning as quickly as we'd like them to, of course. The moratorium was a major negative impact on production and on the economics of Louisiana, but they are slowly returning, I would say.
Well, how has the spill affected travel in your area? Tourism is certainly critical to Louisiana.
It's very critical, and there was certainly an adverse impact last year, but we were greatly improved, and the perception is much better, which is important because it is driven a lot by perception, of course, and throughout the region, we've just released a new study that folks in the general area of Louisiana recognize that things are much better. Nationally, there's not as much attention paid to the speed of recovery, the pace of recovery, and where we are, so the perception remains not where we want it to be. But our seafood is the most tested seafood in the world right now, and it's of impeccable quality, and we want to share it with the rest of America and the rest of the world, and it tastes a lot better when you're in Louisiana enjoying it.
I think most of us would go along with that. What might a tourist notice, especially if they're along the coast at this point, maybe a fisher person or whatever?
They're not going to notice really too much. 98.5% of our waterways along the coast are open for recreational fishing, and of course recreational fishing is one of our main tourist attractions, and we want to make certain people realize they can experience freshwater and saltwater opportunities along the Louisiana coast, so they're not going to see what they saw a year ago, of course, with the massive cleanup effort.
Since the spill a year ago, there have been reports that officials along the coast have really gone on a spending spree, if you will, with BP money, dropping tens of millions of it, in fact, on gadgets and all sorts of gear. What can you tell us about the money being spent, how it's being spent in Louisiana?
We're focused on the money that's been made available to promote tourism. We have a significant amount of money that's been given to the state by BP that's helping all of our parishes cope with the fallout from the spill, and we're focused on delivering the message of picking your passion in Louisiana, making certain we get the word out that Louisiana has many opportunities, whatever your passion may be, food, music, festivals, recreational opportunity, and that's the focus of where our BP money is going to be spent in the days ahead.
Best of luck, and thanks so much for talking with us. Louisiana Lieutenant Governor Dardenne.